Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the vehicles that turn heads and conquer terrains you didn't even know existed. Today, we're talking about a legend that's been kicking dirt in faces for over 50 years, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 70 Series. If you've ever dreamed of a truck that's equal parts unbreakable workhorse and weekend warrior, this is the one that's been whispering your name from the outback. Stick around because we're going all in on what makes this beast tick, from its no-nonsense looks to the grunt that gets you through hell and back. Let's roll. Picture this. You're staring down a dusty trail that looks more like a bad idea than a road. And right in front of you is the front end of the 2026 Land Cruiser 70 Series, grinning like it knows a secret. That massive grille isn't just for show, it's a bold, rectangular slab of chrome-trimmed toughness that screams, "I'm here to stay," flanked by angular LED headlights that cut through the night like laser beams, giving you visibility for those late-night hauls or unexpected river crossings. Below them, the integrated front bumper is all business, reinforced for winching or just taking a beating from overgrown branches, and on higher trims like the GXL, you've got that optional steel bull bar ready to nudge aside obstacles without flinching. The hood's got those classic power bulges, hinting at the muscle underneath. And don't miss the pillar-mounted snorkel on select models. It's not just a style flex. It pulls in clean, cool air when the dust devils are swirling or lets you ford water up to 700 millimeters deep without a hiccup. From the front, this thing radiates that timeless Toyota reliability. Like it's been forged in the fires of Australian red dirt and come out smiling, swing around to the side. And the story gets even better, or should I say burlier. The 70 Series keeps its boxy, utilitarian silhouette that's as functional as it is iconic. With flared wheel arches that hug those beefy 17-inch steel wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires, ready to claw through sand, mud, or gravel like it's child's play. Ground clearance sits at a generous 235 millimeters, so you're not scraping underbellies on rocky climbs. And the side steps, if you opt for them, are heavy-duty aluminum that double as leverage points for gear stowing. The doors are solid, with those chunky handles that feel like they could double as climbing holds. And along the beltline, you've got optional side rails for lashing down jerry cans or a rooftop tent. It's not sleek or aerodynamic, why would it be? But that high, straight-edged profile gives you commanding views over the hood, perfect for spotting ruts before they bite. And let's talk rust protection. Toyota's layered it on thick with galvanized steel panels and underbody coatings. So even after years of salt sprays or coastal corrosion, this side profile stays sharp. Now, flip it around to the rear, and you'll see why this end is built for the long haul. The tailgate swings down wide for easy loading, often mounting that full-size spare wheel right in the middle like a badge of honor, keeping it out of the way but always at the ready for punctures in the middle of nowhere. The rear bumper matches the front's rugged vib, segmented for easy repairs. If you back into a stump end on cab chassis models, it's prepped for custom trays that can swallow a ton of payload without groaning. LED taillights wrap around the edges for better angles in tight spots, and if you're towing, those integrated tow hooks and optional hitch setup handle up to 3,500 kilograms braked like it's just another Tuesday. From back here, the 70 Series looks planted, unyielding, like it's daring the horizon to try and break it first. Overall, the exterior isn't about flash hits, about form following function, with that dice motif edging on the panels adding a subtle nod to its heritage while keeping things tough enough for real-world abuse. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that's all about getting the job done without the distractions of overcomplicated gadgets. The dashboard sweeps horizontally for that open, airy feel, putting the essentials right where your eyes and hands want them. Think a straightforward instrument cluster with analog gauges for speed and fuel that glow softly at night. Easy to glance at even when you're bouncing over corrugations. Center stage is the upgraded 6.7-inch color touchscreen, running Toyota's latest infotainment with wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can mirror your phone for navigation or tunes without fumbling. Bluetooth pairs seamlessly, and voice commands handle calls or audio switches on the fly. Below it, the climate controls are big. Knurled dials air con blasts cold enough to chill, a slab of beer on a 40-degree day, and there's a lockable glove box for securing valuables when you're parked at a remote camp. Seats are vinyl or cloth depending on the trim, but they're built tough with bolstered sides for support during long drives. And in the wagon or troop carrier variants, you get fold-flat rears that expand cargo space to over 1,200 liters with seats down. It's not luxury, there's no soft-touch plastics or ambient lighting here, but it's durable. with rubberized floor mats that hose off mud and side intrusion beams woven into the doors for crash protection. Upgrades like cruise control and a collapsible steering column add that extra layer of comfort, making highway slogs tolerable while keeping the focus on utility. Whether you're hauling 5 mates in the double cab or solo in the single cab, this interior feels like a cockpit designed by someone who's actually used it in the field. Alright, let's talk about what really sets the 70 series apart: its performance. Because this isn't a truck that whispers, it roars when you need it to. Under the hood, the 2026 model sticks with that proven 2.8-liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder, pumping out 151 kilowatts of power at 3,400 revolutions per minute and a stump-pulling 500 newton-meters of torque from just 1,600 revolutions per minute. SO low-end grunt is there from idle for crawling over boulders or merging onto highways loaded down. Pair it with the 6-speed automatic for smooth shifts and paddle-like control. Or grab the 5-speed manual if you want that old-school connection. Both send power to a part-time 4-wheel drive system with a low-range transfer case that multiplies torque for those gut-wrenching climbs. Off-road, it's a monster. Active traction control mimics a limited slip diff by braking spinning wheels, while optional locking differentials front and rear ensure no wheel left behind in the slop. Approach angle hits 32 degrees, departure 24, and with that ladder frame chassis and coil or leaf springs depending on the body, it soaks up whoops without drama. On bitumen, it's no sports car. Expect about 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers combined, with a 130-liter tank stretching legs to 1,300 kilometers. But the stability control and hill descent keep things composed at legal speeds. Braking is confident with ventilated discs all around, and that 3,500 kilograms towing rating means you can drag a camper or boat without sweat. In short, performance here is about relentless capability, not showy acceleration. It's the truck that laughs at breakdowns while others limp home. Now, onto the part that might make your wallet weep a little: the pricing for the 2026 Land Cruiser 70 series. Toyota's kept the lineup straightforward with 4 main body styles: single cab chassis, double cab, cab chassis, wagon, and troop carrier, each in Workmate or GXL trims. Starting at the base, a Workmate single cab manual kicks off around $75,000 drive away in most Aussie states, climbing to about $78,000 with the auto. Step up to the double cab for family hauls and you're looking at $82,000 for the Workmate auto, while the GXL wagon, with extras like alloy wheels and cruise hits, roughly $85,000 drive away. The Troop Carrier GXL, ideal for crew transport, tops out near $88,000. And if you spec options like the bull bar, roof rack, or premium paint, add another $2,000 to $5,000. These are ballpark figures based on current market trends. But with emissions tweaks and demand through the roof, actual driveaways can vary by postcode. Always run it through a dealer quote. Compared to rivals like the Ford Ranger or Isuzu D-Max, it's premium pricing, but you're paying for that Toyota badge's resale value, which holds like glue even after 200,000 kilometers. Factor in the 7-year warranty. And it's not just a purchase, it's an investment and peace of mind. If you're eyeing the 70 series, here's my take on who it shines for and a few pointers to consider. This rig is tailor-made for outback operators, farmers needing a do-anything ute, or adventure junkies who want unkillable off-road prowess without the fluff. Think towing trailers through floodways or kitting it out for a Cape York trek. Pros? Bulletproof build quality that shrugs off abuse, insane longevity with proper maintenance, and that diesel torque for effortless work. It's got the safety smarts too, like Toyota Safety Sense with pedestrian detection and lane alerts, which is a win for peace of mind on remote roads. On the flip side, the cabin's Spartan expect wind noise at speed and a firm ride. Over potholes and fuel stops come often if you're hammering it hard. My suggestion, go for the GXL wagon if versatility is key. Add the snorkel and recovery gear up front. Test drive one loaded to feel the payload difference. And budget for accessories because this blank canvas begs for personalization. It's not for daily commuters chasing comfort, but if your life's about going further, this is your chariot. Wrapping this epic deep dive, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series isn't just surviving the evolution of trucks, it's thriving as the gold standard for rugged reliability. Blending heritage grit with subtle modern touches that keep it relevant without diluting its soul. Whether you're conquering the Simpson Desert or just need a partner that